What? You're kidding. You are absolutely taking the piss right now, honestly.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the breaking news in the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. I literally just woke up about an hour ago and I saw my phone, and all you can eat Chelsea group, Eunice, has been mad on that particular group chat, and he's been sending voice notes after voice notes about this particular news, saying that, boys, are you aware of this meeting, so-called secret meeting or whatever it is Todd Boehly has done? And yeah, exclusive from David Ornstein and also Dan Sheldon. I think he's the one who covers from the Man United side of things. I I'm I'm lost for words. Look. Well, let's get into it. I'm actually speechless. Exclusive. Todd Boehly met with Jorge Mendes in Portugal last week. Idea of Cristiano Ronaldo to Chelsea among subjects discussed. Unclear if Chelsea will pursue Man United. Expect him to stay. 37-year-old loves Man United, but has concerns. Look, his concerns are that the fact that Man United still hasn't done any business in this particular transfer window, and he's worried about that. And you know, the thing with Man United is they've not been in sanctions, they've not had a ownership sort of change situation. The fact that they're not being able to do anything, and the rivals, Arsenal, Spurs, they're going out there absolutely balling. Obviously, you can't say Man City and Liverpool are rivals; they're so far ahead, but they're strengthening as well. It's concerns. It's very much concerning. They can't even get Frankie De Jong deal over the line. They can't seem to bring anyone for Eric Ten Hag, so he's worried. But uh, I'm a massive Cristiano Ronaldo fanboy. I have been growing up watching Cristiano Ronaldo. Has been a pleasure. Yes, he played for Man United. Yes, he was a rival for us, of course, but it was enjoying. But his best moments for me was in Real Madrid. That's when I watched him so much week in, week out. Not that I didn't watch when he was in Man United. I just despised him in Man United. But in Real Madrid, sensational. Even at Juventus, he was good. And Man United, for a season that Man United had, he still ended up being their top scorer. I think he scored more than 20 goals or just about 20 goals, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's still a goal scoring machine. I just don't know how the whole notion of fluid front three, pressing, attackers pressing from the front, how's this brother going to do that at the age of 37? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a great, finisher, great poacher. He's got technique, no doubt, but he ain't going to give you that level of pressing that Thomas Tuchel. How is this any much different to having a Lukaku up front? I know Ronaldo is probably going to be a little bit more mobile, but then again, Lukaku could have been. It didn't work out. Lukaku, as I keep saying, it was self-inflicted. Ronaldo, another big figurehead, he is a bit of ego as well. Is that the kind of player that you want in the dressing room? I'm very much I'm torn in this situation. I like the player a lot. I think if we change the system to suit him, he'll bang in goals and will do well. But is that what Thomas Tuchel will do? I very much doubt this. So look, we're going to get into this. I just want to quickly read out one little extract from this particular Athletic article, because this is apparently very much true. The Athletic Review only held a meeting in Portugal last week with super agent Jorge Mendes, whose clients include Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo's situation and the idea of him switching to Chelsea this summer is understood have been among the subjects discussed. They actually discussed about Cristiano Ronaldo possibly coming to Chelsea Football Club. This is quite mad. Because at the end of the day, Jorge Mendes, he's got a lot of players under his umbrella. And I think that's where we need to get a little bit more, I suppose, focused on. I know this is very exciting, but ladies and gentlemen, you let me know. Would you take Cristiano Ronaldo, 37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo, who will bang in goals, no doubt, but I just don't think he will fit Thomas Tuchel's system. And the whole idea of giving Thomas Tuchel everything that he needs, that he wants, this absolutely defies all of that. This absolutely takes away all of that conversation out of the window. So I don't know how much this is possible or even, I suppose, true. Why would Todd Boehly think about? I mean, is this the marquee signing? Is it like it just doesn't make sense to me? But hold that thought. We're going to come back to it. Some of the interesting things before we get into the other players that are, under Jorge Mendes's agency. This is from PYS from I think his name is Jason Bird. There you go, from Telefootball. Chelsea have been offered the chance to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, but a deal looks highly unlikely. Other names were discussed with Mendes. These other names is what we want to focus on now, ladies and gentlemen. This is from CFC Central. As you guys know, he featured on my channel a couple of weeks ago. Sam, do go out there and follow him on Twitter. With David Onstein breaking the news that Todd Boehly met Super agent Jorge Mendes, thought it would be fun to throw the transfer rumor mill into overdrive. Here are a selected few of his clients. Which three do you think that he had a chat about? I mean, it's just throwing out a hypothetical, but I want to just bring this out. There's some absolute stunners in this particular list. Bernardo Silva, he's looking to leave, but he's looking to go to Spain. Ruben Diaz, no chance. Rafael Leao. Now, this is interesting because there's whole news about Hakim Ziyech going to AC Milan, and perhaps the conversation could have been for a future purchase of Rafael Leao. I mean, we've all, documented nicely about the whole Todd Boehly trade, the American way of doing transfers, swap deals and whatnot. Rafael Leao, maybe we are, planting a seed with Jorge Mendes. I mean, there's a lot of publications that are saying that, as much as the rumor is such a big rumor with Ronaldo, but it's probably at the moment Todd Boehly just trying to build relationships with all the agents out there. We're going to look at Ben Jacobs' tweet as well, which kind of dwells on that. Jacques Cancelo, Fabinho, Diego Jota, all of these won't happen. Darwin Nunez obviously won't happen. Darwin Nunez, Diego Jota, Fabinho, 3 Liverpool players there. Ederson, Gonçalo Guedes, Ruben Neves as well. Maybe that's one of the other ones. Pedro Neto, Andre Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously. And the list goes on. There's plenty more. Renato Sanchez, Fabio Vieira, the Arsenal player, Adama Traore, Ryan Ait-Nouri. We've been rumored with Ryan Ait-Nouri. That could be something. Trincao, Daniel Podence, Jose Sa. The one name that's not here, and which is very, very important to mention, I don't know why that's not in this list, is João Felix, ladies and gentlemen. João Felix, recently, I want to show you something from Ibs. I know we shared a tweet of Ibsy recently. I want to share this with you as well. Not that long ago, Ibsy shared put out a tweet where, let me see if I can find this. João Felix. Because apparently, here we go. Check this out. So Ibs tweeted something out. Shay Lugasi tweeted, exclusive, João Felix has been offered to PSG and a number of other clubs. Diego Simeone does not consider the player non-transferable and his agent is in contact with a number of clubs. Departure is not ruled out. And is obviously João Felix's picture. And look who liked it. Daniel Finkelstein. And we know what Daniel Finkelstein is all about at Chelsea Football Club under Todd Boehly. He's part of the data analytics team. He's the one who will be helping out massively to, I suppose, churn and burn with the data. And he likes this situation about João Felix, and Ibsy tweeted out with those two eyes. I mean, look, what's going on? Maybe something for the future for Rafael Leao and João Felix, perhaps. That's probably what I'm thinking the conversation might have been. Let's have a look at Ben Jacobs' recent tweet about this. Here we go. Another day, another Chelsea player at Dodgers Field. Wow, is he at the Dodgers Field? What's this brother doing at LA Dodgers, man? Why are you there, bro? Why are you there? Tell me right now. Why are you at LA Dodgers? You know our owner is very much connected with LA Dodgers. Jokes aside, arguably more important than a Mendes Boehly discussion on Ronaldo is simply the fact that Todd is proactively meeting agents like Mendes. He's ambitious and working around the clock to try and get targets. It's refreshing to see an owner take such hands-on approach. Boehly has already tried a baseball side trade with Inter. We could see a player swap with Juve too, but they're complicated, especially in football. In US sports, it's more of the norm, especially in the sports where you are drafted to begin with or expected to be leveraged in deals. Ronaldo to Chelsea isn't all likely, but any discussions about him, along with other names from Mendes' stable, shows Boehly is exploring all options to try and strengthen. Talking to sources, I don't think he just wants a marquee name solely for the brand, meaning in Ronaldo's case, should a surprise move happen, it would have Tuchel's full blessing. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know how you feel about this. This is all a bit too mad for me. I have to be honest. I don't think Ronaldo is likely, but can you imagine Cristiano Ronaldo to just, I'm not going to lie, I'm definitely going to be up for it. I'm going to be owning a Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. Owning a Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. What number would he be? Number 7. I think Kante is number 7. So what's going to happen? Does that mean Kante is leaving? It's mad. It's mad. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about Cristiano Ronaldo. We've just gone through all the news about him. I personally think he's probably building a relationship with Jorge Mendes in regards to future sort of transactions with other players. That's something to look out for. João Felix, Rafael Leao. We're doing something with Hakim Ziyech with AC Milan, so that could be something going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you've enjoyed this. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. And we are so close to 13,000. Please help me get to 13,000 ASAP. Until next time, see you.